What is going on, guys? My name is Greg and welcome back to my How to Make series here on YouTube, or welcome to it the first time. If you've ever seen any of my emblems, you can also check them out on my channel. Thank you guys so much for the support you show on all my emblems. I really do appreciate it. In this emblem today, we're doing something that I know absolutely nothing about: Star Trek. It was requested by the Angry Squid, who's been a huge supporter of my channel, and I really do appreciate it. From coming to my live streams to for my first live stream, sitting through almost 4 hours and just pretty much supporting the channel 100%. So thank you so much, Angry Squid. Really do appreciate it more than you know. But today we're doing the USS Enterprise, and I kind of want to do two variations. I have a friend or an uncle, friend slash uncle, who knows a lot about Star Trek, so I asked his opinion on this emblem. He said it came out great. Just one thing he would change, and from the picture I used, it was blue, so he said the original was red. So I'm kind of just going to give you both of those, and you guys can change them up to your liking as well. So we're going to try the USS Enterprise. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I think it did come out quite nice. Wish I had a few more layers to work with, but that being said, we're going to go ahead and just start it. So we're going to go ahead and use this half column here. If you don't know, this is probably one of my favorite layers for a background. And we're going to bring it in at about a 40 opacity. And I want you guys to use a blue here. And I want you to use about this color right here. It's this blue right here. Okay? And you guys want to bring that in about a 40 opacity. So there's that. Make sure you follow that position, that scale, that rotation, and the opacity for all of the 64 layers here. Okay, now we're going to go into paint patterns, and we're going to get something called a paintball, and you're just going to keep that completely white fudge. So I want to actually discard that real quick because I don't want to figure out how to put that back in. 40 opacity, bada boom, you got that. Okay, you got that, you got that, I got that. Okay, remember paintball, and you want to bring that in at about a 40 opacity as well. And we're going to just copy and paste these around the corner of the emblem, and all about a 40 opacity. Like, oh, I'm going a little over 40. Okay. Then you want to grab another layer. It's a circle. Pretty sure you know that. And you want to bring it in at full opacity. And it's going to be just this blue right here. Hold on. Right here. It's going to be that dark blue. You want to kind of cover it up a little bit. Then you want to grab another blue circle, and you want to use the dark blue on this one. So just the regular old dark blue will do wonders. You don't have to do any kind of special blue. Just that dark blue will do nicely. Then you want to go ahead and grab this layer called Moon, and you want to put it up in the corner here. And I didn't bring it in at a full opacity, but it's that same blue that we used for the other one, and I'm bringing it in about a 70 opacity. Then you want to bring in a layer called Disintegrate, right here, and we want to use the same blue that we used for the background for up here, and you want to bring it in at a full opacity of 100%. Okay, then you want to match, or actually you want to go a little darker than the actual circle itself when it comes to this, like so. So here's this one, right? Or you want to match the color of the background. So go back here and actually bring that out into like a 70 opacity. You want to do that. This one's not full opacity. Layer 5 is not full opacity. Now you want to go all the way and copy that half column over here, and you want to do a dark blue. Now this dark blue is a little different than your normal every other dark blue that we have, but the base is the same as all the other dark blues. So you want to keep it just like that at a 70 opacity. So what you want to do is you want to go into the color changer, and you want to grab the blue, this blue right here, as your main blue, right? Then you want to, as you're in there, you want to go into color mixer, use the touchpad or select on Xbox, and this is the coordinates you want to follow: 5100. Oops. And then when you're in that color gradient, right, when you toggle color gradient, which you hit square when you first go into the colors, you want to take and use a black, and then you want to keep the linear gradient, and then you want to use that at a 31. Okay, background's a little complicated, but that's it. That's 10 layers is the background, and we're actually going to bring this in a little thicker, this moon, at 100% opacity. That's the background we're using for our so-called outer space. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to start on the ship, and we're going to use a layer called Egg. We use this quite a bit here, so we're going to use that layer right there, and make sure you follow that position, that rotation, and that scale to a T for this one. Okay? So we're going to be using that, and the color we're going to be using for most of this is this dark gray here, not black. We're going to be using pretty much these two grays for the entire ship. so just so you guys know. And when I mean those two grays, now we're going to go use that lighter gray, which I'll show you anyways. We're using the darker gray there, and for this layer, we're using that lighter gray. And that would be this one. Here's the dark gray. We're using this one right here, one underneath the actual one. Then you want to go here and grab this layer, which is the first time we ever used it, called bracket. And you just want to turn that bracket black and make it basically just look like a C sitting in there. And I'm sorry, I didn't tell you what this one, this is called shades. And I'll show you exactly where it is now. Moving a little fast there, I apologize, right there. We're going to be using shades again, and this time we're going to be using that dark gray that we used for that egg over there, the one right above that lighter gray. And you want to kind of just put it over like so. Now we're going to go grab a heater shield. Use this in the pattern backgrounds. You'll find it in the tools and in the backgrounds, and it's called heater shield. You want to use it as a dark gray. Not the lighter gray, the darker gray. Then we want to grab this layer down here, which is called bike ramp. And you want to use that as a dark gray as well. Like so. Then you want to grab another heater shield and use that light gray that we used earlier. And you want to bring it in, I'd say about a 75 opacity. Then you want to grab into the back patterns here, fade, which is something we use quite a bit too on some of the layers, and make it black and bring it in at full opacity. Like so. Then you want to grab Kiss. This is the layer find in the shapes, and it's down towards the, right here. Down to right next to bike ramp. And you want that to be a dark gray. Same gray we use for all the other dark gray, same we use for that egg shape. We're just going to put it there. Then we're going to put another egg shape, another kiss here. Kind of stretching it out just a tad bit. Then you want to grab a half circle you find in the shapes at the very top on like layer 3. You want to make that a dark gray as well. Then you want to grab a layer called Moon, we used it earlier for the background, and you want to make it a lighter gray. And you kind of want to just put it over the top of that circle, that half circle we used already. Then you want to get another one and copy and paste from layer 22, light gray still, and put it over on the half circle as well. Then you want to grab Moon again and turn it into a dark gray, this time expanding it, basically taking up a large part of the top of that ship. Then you want to get another half circle, make it a dark gray, just to fill in that hole right there, because that hole's just there and we need to fill it in. Then you want to grab a light gray and put it over top of that, the very bottom part of the other moon we used, pretty much looking like a half circle still, but right there. Then you want to put another one in the middle, another one towards the bottom of where the ship in that round part starts to meet. Like so. Then you want to grab another moon, stretch it out, follow that position, that scale, that rotation, 100% opacity, and you want to put it down here. You kind of want to expand it, making the bottom of the ship bigger. And then you want to copy and paste that, pretty much just expand it again a little bit more and put it over here. Like so. Then you want to grab another one, put it over here. Like so. Grab another heater shield, make it that light gray, and bring it in about a 60 opacity, like so. Then you want to grab a dark gray moon again and put it over here. Another dark gray moon, you want to put it over here. Then you want to grab shades, we used this earlier, and you want to put it over here in that dark gray form. Not the lighter gray, but the darker gray. Like so. Kind of rounding out the sides of the ship. Like that. Then you want to grab this layer called Crest. You want to use that light gray that we used earlier, that we use in quite a few of them and put it here. But you want to bring this time in at a full 100% opacity. And then you want to just kind of expand that throughout the ship. Well, at least the top of it. Like so. Then you want to go into type. You want to grab the letter I. You want to make it a dark gray and bring it down, basically towards the bottom. Just follow the position, the scale, and the rotation. It will all make sense later on in the video. Then you want to grab I again, copy and paste, turn it black, and bring it in at about a 50 opacity. Put it over top that egg shape we used earlier. Then you want to go into icons and use circuit line. Then you want to bring that in about a 50 opacity as well. And put it over here where we used that shades earlier. Then you want to grab a crest again, same one we used up top there, and turn it black. And put it towards the bottom of the ship, kind of separating the bottom from the actual bottom. Then we're going to grab a square. Find it here, and you want to use it as a light gray. Bring it in 100% opacity, and it's okay. Just follow the position, the rotation, and the scale. Now you want to grab egg again, and this time we're going to expand it to it's really, really big, and you want to make it a light gray. Like so. Then you want to grab moon again and put it over top, and this time you're going to make moon a dark gray. Then you're going to just put another moon over here that's a lot smaller, just continuing the other moon. That way that all looks like it blends in very well. You want to grab moon again and use the very darkest red you can find. So, now I'll actually show you, you want this one right here, the very, very top. Now we're going to get into circles. Now I want you to grab a circle and make the circle dark gray. Like so. Then you want to just copy and paste that circle, and this time you want to turn the circle black. Another circle, and this time it's going to be dark gray. Then you want to grab another circle, and this time it's going to be a light blue. So, I'll show you what blue we use. Well, I use this one right here. So here's the light blue category. Well, kind of light, kind of dark, between the dark and the light blue. You just go 3 down. Then you want to grab another circle, and this time you want to use the light gray that we used earlier. In fact, you want to go even lighter, my bad. You don't want to use the same light gray, you want to go lighter. So you want to go over here, and then you want to go about down to right here, about 5 down. Then we're going to go grab a circle outline, and we're going to use that as a dark gray. Like so. Then we're going to just copy and paste that light blue from earlier, put it here. Same light blue we used earlier. Then you want to go ahead and go into shapes, go all the way at the bottom, find halo. Kind of rotate it and make it a darker blue. You don't want it too dark, but a darker blue than the one we used in there, 100% opacity. So say we use that light blue right there, you want to use this one right here, about 4 down. Now we want to grab moon again, stretch it out very, very thin, and make it white. Want to put one there, and then you want to put one on the corner here. Then you want to grab I again, the letter I, make it white, and make them into very, very little rectangles, or little eyes, depends on what you want to call them. Put one at the top of the ship, and one at the very bottom of the ship. Then we want to get circles, and we want to make them white. You want to put one on the corner here, or wherever you want to call it. I don't know. It's not a corner really, but you want to put one on this corner for sure. That's a corner. Another corner here. Another, and then down here. Then what you want to do is grab another moon, make it black, and bring it in about 100% opacity. I didn't have enough layers to write anything on it, so I thought this was a good alternative. To me, it gives it a little bit more depth. Now, that's it for the USS Enterprise, of at least what I made of it. I like it, I really do. I feel like there's more I could have done, but I didn't have enough layers to do so. But what I want to do is take you over here to these blues. And originally, apparently, it was red, or reddish orange per se. So what I want you to do is like grab this red here, grab this red, right? Grab like this one, and then turn this like an orange color. Or not that orange, like a dark, like I want to match the orange and the red. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you could always color it, but there you go, something like that. More likely I won't be keeping this, but you can have that red there, or we can just go ahead and turn this to like a red as well. Like so. So you could have that red, or you could have it blue, depends on your preference. But that's it. That's my USS Enterprise. I hope you guys do enjoy this. I hope it came out to your liking. I think it looks really good down there in that little box, and I think it will look really good as an emblem as well. And if you want to see it as an emblem, go ahead and switch it over real quick, like so. And there it is. It's up in the corner. I think it looks like a really nice ship. You bring it up. It's not realistic, but at least it gets the message across, and I think it came out really good. I hope you like it. Hope you like it, Squid. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure to please drop a like. It really helps out the channel, really shows me support and why I keep doing these emblems. So let me take it back to my favorite emblem that I made. But this came out really good. And then this one will be up next Tuesday. So I haven't got it recorded yet, but this one was requested too. I forget the guy's name already, but I'll look it up before I post it. The Into the Spider-Verse album cover. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. Make sure to check me out on live streams on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Come back for Tuesdays and Thursdays emblems/videos. Depends on what I post that day. Most of the time it's going to be emblems. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe and that like button, and turn on that bell for any notifications, whether I start live streaming or whether I start an emblem upload. I really do appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.